The next question says, who are those mentioned here? And it mentions the verse, وَاضْرِبْ لَهُمْ مَثَلًا أَصْحَابَ الْقَرْيَةِ إِذْ جَاءَهَا الْمُرْسَلُونَ in Surah Yasin.
This verse is referring actually to the disciples of Jesus Christ when they were sent to the city of Antakya or Antioch. Okay, and this is in reference to a very special fitna that took place at a very special time that's mentioned in the book of Galatians in the time of the apostle Peter and the false antichrist Paul. Basically, what had taken place is that Paul had traveled to Antioch and he was over there and he was angry and he went over there with one of his companions. And the reason why he went over there was to confront a couple of the messengers. So these messengers were trying to teach these new believers that in order to complete their faith, they also had to adhere to the Jewish law. They had to circumcise. That circumcision was a part of the Jesuit covenant. Jesus did not abrogate the laws of the Torah, especially not circumcision. Okay? Yes. Paul had a different opinion. Paul proclaimed himself to be a special apostle to the non-Hebrews, to the Gentiles all around the world. He considered that the 11 or 12 apostles that actually met Jesus Christ and lived with him, that these ones were limited only to the Jews, and that he had the task alone to be the supreme authority and messenger to all the rest of mankind. And so he went over there to confront them. And he went over there and he was fighting with them. And so God enforced those disciples by sending them the vicegerent of Jesus Christ, who was Simon Peter. And there are many narrations from the Ahl Bayt alayhim salam that specify that the third one that they are enforced with is Simon Peter. And Simon Peter went over there and there was a big confrontation between him and Paul, and they differed greatly. And Paul called Peter basically a hypocrite, and he rejected him and said that he was upon falsehood, even though he was the vicegerent of Jesus Christ.